Go ahead. Make my day.
All right, all you RYAO hooligans. We're out here running around like a bunch of fooligans. This is the RYAO Network Rockcast. Woo. The show that first came up with the idea of the Mars rover. You're welcome. You're welcome, NASA. Check out our website at ryao.net. As always, we're here with our good friends Nick Sabat on sports.
What's up, sports fans? Welcome to March Madness. Ow!
And Sticks Hooligan on weather.
Hi, boys and girls. Hey, I'm not fucking around today. Kay, I got a question for you. I think we need to jack up this Rockcast just a little bit. And the only way I know how to jack up a Rockcast a little bit is take a shot every so often. And I was wondering if you could set up a mystery word, a mystery rock word for the Rockcast, that if Nick or I say the mystery word throughout the Rockcast, we have to take a shot. All three of us have to take a shot.
Okay.
Can you set up a word for us?
I'll pick the word, and I will. I'll do a dub to share that word right here.
Oh.
Today's mystery rock words are Britney Spears. Yeah, that should work.
We got it.
I will. I have that in mind now. And
Is the word taint by any chance?
Ooh, good one.
Because I say that all the time.
No.
Damn it. All right.
It is not.
No shots for me yet.
By the way this works, from what I'm assuming you're doing here is that it's only if Sticks and Nick say the word of the day.
That's right.
Not me, because I know what it is.
But you're still participating in shots.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's. So Sticks, man, you are today's rock star. You have today's featured social lubricant. What do you got over there?
Oh man, I am on fire tonight. Thanks for handing the microphone over to me.
Yeah,
I am drinking.
Not all the way. Just
Oh, just for now. Fuck. I'm drinking a little drink from Schlafly Brewing called Tasmanian IPA.
Are you okay?
And this is a good drink. It gives me good.
I know the Heimlich.
And you know what? This drink is a golden hued IPA with intense flavor. It offers notes of pineapple and tropical fruits. Now, fucking Schlafly, give me my fucking check. I did your promo for you. This stuff really is good. Cheers.
It is good.
All around. Cheers, clink all around.
Good choice. And by the way, Kay does not know the Heimlich, so if he gets behind you and starts squeezing on your abdomen, then I would
I will just give you the Heineken.
Stop, drop, and roll might have been the mystery word. Is it the mystery word? Damn it.
It is not. Okay, so no loose ends from any mistakes we made on the last Rockcast, but I think we had a couple news items that Sticks wanted to mention as well.
I'm on fire again, baby. You know what? We were talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame the past two episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck me. That's a lot of episodes. But you know what? I came across a news story yesterday that Dee Snider from Twisted Sister, excuse me, that Schlafly is really good to me. It's really a wild ride, baby.
Gassy.
So be careful. Now, he called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what he called them? He called them arrogant elitist assholes who look down on metal and other bands that sell millions because we're not their definition of cool.
So we were the proxy for the Hall of Fame judges. Is he talking to us? You talking to me?
No.
Okay, all right.
I'd be worried.
Not to throw down with D.
I wouldn't want to throw down with fucking Dee Snider at all.
You had something else. What else did you have? You had something. I saw something else on your desk.
A tragedy. We might have to do a shot just because of this. The band that I have followed for 28 years, Daft Punk, has decided to split up. And you know how we really Daft Punk in this Rockcast, we really embrace Daft Punk's music. I remember all their songs. Like that. What's
Yeah.
the, their big song?
We had them
their big
scheduled
song.
as a guest, like in a month or so.
That's right. That's right. And I feel
I
horrible
guess we'll
about
split them
it.
into
So,
two different shows. Daft will come to
we'll
one,
do-
and Punk will come to the other one, I guess.
Right.
yeah, I don't want.
Well,
I
let's
can
let's
imagine
have a
them both,
moment
so-
of silence then.
No,
for
let's have
Daft
28.
Punk,
Let's have 28 minutes of silence for each minute of joy that they have brought us. So please hold your applause till the end and begin. I'll take a drink of lovely.
I missed
Okay,
them.
I think we're gonna have to cut that a little short.
Missed them already.
Oh, let's go to break.
All right, so that's our news items for the moment. We got a little bit more news that we can talk about, and let's do that after this break.
Break. You're listening to the RYAO Network Rockcast.
All right, we're back, and Nick, you want to do a little Urban Dictionary today?
Hell yeah, I want to do some Urban Dictionary. Let's open it up, bad boy. I could dig it. So, who's ready for some learning? The word
I'm
of the
always
day.
ready.
Let's go phrase of the day. This is not the take a shot phrase of the day, but it's Urban Dictionary word of the day, and it is smash the guitar. How about that? Smash the guitar.
That's cute.
You guys
That's
look
cute.
a little perplexed. So let me read a definition to you. It means to masturbate vigorously, as if romancing one's beloved guitar. Common among musicians and college freshmen. You guys look confused. You want me to set it up in an example?
Yeah, a little context would.
Okay, here's an example here. Man, some nights I'd love to just lie in bed and smash the guitar. And that is another installment of Urban
is that-
Dictionary.
Is that hyphenated?
It's three words. It's three words.
Oh, three
Yeah.
separate words.
Three separate
I'm
words.
writing
Smash
it
the
down.
guitar.
I'm right.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Keep,
god.
keep track.
And my pen quit working.
The next challenge is use it in a social, social experiment or environment. Normal conversation,
Right.
everyday
Not a
conversation.
problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
So we'll close it up.
There, close it up.
I'll take this guy.
Smash the guitar. That's a good one. Well, if you guys have not been watching the news, you don't know that Britney Spears has been in a battle in the courtroom over her father having control of her estate.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they entered this agreement that he basically controls her life. So it's been a little bit of a thing. And I think the result was the other day that it's a little complicated, but she kind of won the whole case where a third party is now allowed to make decisions for her.
Wow, like she's some sort of child.
Yeah, she's 40 years old, isn't she?
So
This has been ongoing for quite some time, this battle, right?
Yeah, 30 some, and it's the agreement that was put forth was something that a person might do for like a geriatric patient or something like that who doesn't know what they're doing. And here it is, Britney Spears. But I guess there are reasons for that. But anyway, now Britney is seeking her freedom, and that freedom comes in the form of some other company other than her father making decisions for her. So this kind of brings up to my mind the whole idea of fame and fame and what it does to people. And look at what it did to Britney Spears. I mean, good Lord, what kind of life would she have had if she wouldn't have been in Mickey Mouse Club and all that stuff? I mean, and look at how it really kind of screwed her up. I don't know if she's really all completely straightened out yet, but
she's had multiple breakdowns over the years. I mean, the very publicized one, she's shaving her head and she's, causing a stir out in public and throwing shit around, and that doesn't go over well. But she continues to bring fans in, but yeah, adapting to that, I suspect, has got to be difficult.
So she's playing, she's doing a run in Vegas right now. I'm not quite sure where she is in that run, but
We should go.
it is quite the eye-catching spectacle for sure.
It's Vegas, baby.
If I'm in Vegas, I'm going to go see it. So anyway, I just thought
Road
about, I was thinking about some other people, some famous people who we know who have been greatly consumed by fame.
Styx hooligan.
And some people that came to my mind were Justin Bieber, for instance. Justin Bieber is, in my mind, he's quite a character, quite a rascal.
Is that the word of the day?
Oh, take a shot, baby. Wait, is it? That's not
I
it.
hope to God it is.
No, you haven't said it yet.
Damn it.
Maybe you did, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Aha.
What were we just talking about?
Justin Bieber, also somebody who's known to lose his brains a little bit and go off the deep
Who
end.
were we talking about before that? I can't.
Britney
I
Spears.
can't.
Britney.
Everybody take a drink.
What? It was Britney Spears the whole time?
I'm not going to tell you what the word
God
is, but
damn
he
it.
said it. He said it.
Britney Spears.
Take another drink.
Wait, Nick, God damn it, I love
Oh, man.
So,
you, Nick. Oh, God, that's
Yeah,
hard
Justin,
So
he's
anyway-
like drag racing in the streets of Miami, and I mean, let's just face it, he was
That's
a
cool.
little punk when he came on the scene, wasn't he? Didn't he get started with YouTube? Isn't that how he got started?
Well,
Oh man, I can't remember that.
no.
I thought he was just.
But he was a YouTube star. And
No,
then
he's a YouTube star, that's right.
and he's pretty talented. I mean, he's got a decent
yeah.
voice and you very musically inclined, but. Yeah, it's a good point. Another one who can't handle the fame. It seems like the more you try to avoid the fame and what comes along with it, the more troubles you're going to have. You know what I mean?
So where
Right,
do they fall?
right.
So where do they fall apart then? Because fame, I think, initially means people clamoring for you and ripping your clothes off and admiring everything you do. So what's the tipping point? What is causing people to go nuts at some point? What's the bad side of fame that they're not getting it in the beginning?
Well, I definitely think when they become famous way too early, when they become famous when they're younger. Do you remember way back in the 70s, Leif Garrett?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's posters
He
on my
was,
wall.
he was a, he was on Chips.
He
and
totally
a
was on Chips. I was
episode.
just about to say that. It was one of my favorite Chips episodes.
Yeah, he was,
what
playing himself. He was pretty
really?
screwed up, and yeah.
He was playing with
And
himself. And
so
Chips,
he
yep.
was kind of one of your earlier 70s examples of child stars that got too popular too quick, and he was basically just did the same thing that Justin Bieber did. And now you hear Justin Bieber in his songs bitching about all the stuff about why don't people pay attention to me. But Nick, you had listened to one of Justin Bieber's songs that you actually liked the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but it's that slow one that he talks about his girlfriend hitting his phone up. I have no idea, but it's got kind of like this. I'm not going to say that he's a lyrical genius by any means, but it's got a really good funky tune that goes along with it, and.
Right.
And the way that he matches his lyrics with the music, I think, is pretty cool. But yeah, the lyrics aren't like, "Oh man, I'm going to take this to my grave."
Right.
But yeah, he's a little talented little rascal,
He
like
is.
you said.
He is a very talented guy. I can't
little
get
fucker.
past. The thing for me is I can't get past what he did early on in his career. There was the whole thing about didn't he go down to like a Holocaust museum, or was that Anne Frank's house or something, and visit it and said, I think that she would be a believer or something.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Basically marketing himself.
Yeah, we can't deny that. Maybe Anne would have. You just never know.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't
He
a
got some
completely
heat
classy
for that.
move.
That's really bad.
He got a lot of heat for doing that, and it was
No
kind of one of those
shit.
things where you're just like, oh my god, just don't talk.
Well,
But he is a talented guy, and
Wow.
I'm not going to harp on him, but
I will.
Sticks had the question. Is like, why does this happen? I think it's just like this constant validation from other people, and then when the money starts flowing in, no one's going to tell them that they're doing anything wrong or saying anything wrong. They're just the reins are let loose, and they do whatever they really want to do.
yeah, that's true. Okay, let's take one break here, and we'll be right back.
Hey, hooligans! This is The Edge,
And this is Bono from U2.
and you're listening to the RYAO Rockcast. Go blow yourselves.
Okay, we're back. We're talking about fame.
Britney Spears,
I
baby.
think-
Woo!
I think that people handle fame like they would if they. I mean, they act when they're famous as if they would act when they're not famous. So the people who are stable and grounded and they're going to act normal, and then the people who aren't are going to go crazy, and that's what you see out there for fame.
Well, like Michael Jackson, he had certainly some bizarre behavior, and you come to the point where you almost feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he's like super stardom. There's no doubt about it.
He's just
He
living in
can't
a
get
different world.
Yeah, he can't get a moment to himself at all. But, you also question, did he handle it the right way? And so you look at, maybe some other celebrities, such as I've got a bromance on, or a bro relationship
Here
with
we go.
Dave Grohl.
Here.
Right.
Got a man crush on him. And here's a guy who's in public, and he's embracing people, and he's taking pictures, and he's involved, and, just taking pictures with his family and with other people. And, he's probably not on the same stage as a Michael Jackson,
Right.
but he's pretty internationally known pretty well. And he seems to be dealing pretty well with it.
Well, they used to say that about the band Creed, that Creed opened up for Aerosmith, and I heard a bunch of rock jocks talking about how the Creed guys were all into the whole rock star thing and being isolated from people, and the Aerosmith guys come out, they've been doing it forever, and they're just signing autographs and kissing babies
interesting.
and very personable to people. So everybody has their different conceptualization of how they should act when they're famous, I think.
Yeah.
But Dave
I was reading
Grohl,
this.
normal guy,
Yeah, he seems like it. He's raising a family. He talks about, hey, I've got a Honda Odyssey minivan, and I drive my kids to school, and I make them lunch, and he's a normal guy who happens to rock your ass off, you know what I mean? But he's also on the edge of superstardom.
Right.
He's a normal guy at this point, but when you go back to 1992 or whatever, when he's sitting there drumming for Nirvana, and his lead singer has a heroin addiction and probably is not doing, he's probably not adjusting to fame as well, or like kind of refuse, how do you say? I wonder, did fame kill Kurt Cobain?
So so a good example there. So Kurt Cobain is someone who couldn't handle the fame, but you kind of alluded to it too. Is he someone who tried to push it away because that really wasn't his personality? And so you have
just like Neil Peart. Neil Peart
or Justin Bieber. He wants to be famous. He's not kidding anybody. He wants to be famous. There's no doubt about it. But he tries to push it away. And then that just attracts more people. So is that similar to what happened to Kurt Cobain?
Right.
We're not going
to...
I'm asking both of you to give me a definitive answer, by the way.
We have it, I think. But it's going to take us about half an hour to get there. When all I can think about is Britney Spears. Wow!
Drink it.
Take a shot, babies.
Well, I think that it's different for each of these people would have had other problems and fame just sort of amplifies it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you get into that thing. You know, you're talking about Michael
Perhaps.
Jackson, and I've said before, I read a book from his 2 bodyguards toward the end of his life who were basically taking care of him, and they were talking about these situations where his kids, Michael Jackson's kids, they're driving around in a limo because you can't go out in public really without being hidden, and his kids want to go play on a playground in a public park, and Michael Jackson knows I can't get out and do this shit with my kids because I'm Michael Jackson. So he's literally watching his kids from the shaded limo watching his kids play with his bodyguards on playground equipment.
How sad is that, though?
How sad is that? But you
Very
think like
sad.
he got everything he wanted. He got the mansions, he got Neverland, he got all the fame, and he got the Super Bowl things. And we laughed about how great he was at Super Bowl in 1992 and popping up like a Pop-Tart. But there's a price to pay for popping up like a Pop-Tart and being able to command a stage by not doing a single thing. There's the flip side of that stuff. So that's why I recommend that all of us here at the Rockcast, RYAO Rockcast, we got to keep it in check.
Yeah,
We can't let the
definitely.
fame go to our heads. And I'm
No.
afraid, especially Nick, I'm afraid that you've kind of started, I don't know. I think you've been isolating yourself from the public a little bit, and you don't do autographs like you used to. And I've watched the change. And
Is this an
worried.
intervention?
No, this is not like the food intervention.
No,
which
we're going to do
you
that
need-
later with Dave Grohl.
Yeah, yeah. And I think Dave, if we got Dave on the show to kind of explain, like, you know, how this is how to deal with fame, especially because we are social media influencers, of course.
Right.
We are turning the world around on its
Indeed.
Well,
axis.
Don't you think that fame does not necessarily equal happiness? I mean, isn't that sort of the lesson that you see? Like with Michael Jackson, he had everything.
I disagree. I think anyone who is not famous is totally unhappy. Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, God damn it! Oh, I'm tapping out right here. I'm tapping out.
Is Britney Spears happy?
God damn it! You said it again. I don't have anything left in my glass anymore.
That was purely by
Bastard.
accident, too. It wasn't intentional.
Well, I think
No, coming back to Britney Spears, you're right. You're right. But how do you? God damn it! I'm gonna call her BS. But I mean, to think that you're 40 years old and you have to let your dad control your business. I mean, that's just sad. So yeah, free Britney from all her
I
books.
mean, that's something that our hooligans can ponder for a second.
Should we do a
That-
GoFundMe page for Britney to release the chains for Britney?
It's really
How much
something
is
to
our goal?
ponder. That look at your life now. It's awesome, and you don't have to be
Goddamn right.
famous, but you know, it's nice, I guess, in some respects. But is it really? After a while, you know, probably. Look at the movie Rockstar with Marky Mark. You know, how that all went with him getting with the band, and it was all great at first, and then, you know, next thing you know, Jennifer Aniston's having sex with a bunch of people, and it's awesome,
I
and then
hate
boom, things go south.
I mean, we here at the Rockcast can relate to a lot of that. I mean,
yeah,
the stardom and-
groupies.
if there was only a
Can you
job
hear-
aid that we could follow to steer us clear.
Like a workflow.
How do the fans know where RYAO compound is located? Because we've never revealed exactly where we broadcast from. So how are the people outside? We can walk out the doors right now and see the people with the signs and the.
It's the
How did they
power
find
of
us?
anonymity.
How did they find us? Google
Yeah, but
Maps?
how'd they find us? Kay, did you tip them off or anything? I don't know what you're doing out there on social media.
I think that it's people have, like, you know how people witch for water. You know, they put those rods together. Probably when the signal goes out, they probably hone in
But
on
then-
it. Or the Russians, I'm sure.
Instead of those copper rods, they bring drumsticks and they
Right.
cross the drumsticks. And it leads them to the RYAO studios.
Yeah. There's probably some kind of supernatural connection.
Wow, I
Maybe
feel
even
it.
like
I
a
feel it.
demonic a demonic possession dream, like a DPD.
Oh, DPD.
Man.
Woo.
But not
Wow.
not like Britney Spears.
I was gonna say it was DPD word of the day. 'Cause I'm thinking of that.
Britney Spears, drink it.
Britney Spears, I'll drink the rest of my beer. So we got so I know we've been trying to get Mona. Speaking of famous people, we're trying to get Mona. Everybody knows Mona.
That's
We're
a
trying
good
to get her
question
on
to
our
ask
thing,
her.
but-
How does she deal with fame?
I think Mona is probably pretty good with it at
Well,
this
no,
point.
I'm halfway serious though, because Mona just kind of went away. You can't find her anywhere, except I guess if you could track her down. But
She's probably
she
very
just-
glad of that, I would imagine.
why? Why did she was up on stage? She's making records. She's singing. She's famous, sort of, kind of.
Well,
And then it's
we're going to
gone.
drag her ass back out into the limelight and make her life hell again.
Mona.
Probably hiking the Appalachian Trail is probably what she's doing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
All
sure
right, road trip.
something like that. So,
Road trip. Let's do
well,
it.
that's enough time for today. Let's
There's never enough time.
Come on. Let's keep going.
let's let me get my script back up here. I'm stumbling around. Yes.
What?
We
This
thank
isn't
everybody for
scripted.
joining us today. Our website is ryao.net. You can always search for us, the RYAO Rockcast. So this is a great conversation about fame.
What about Twitter? Speaking of fame, we're on Twitter, you know.
We are Twitter, Facebook. Go to our website, go to the contact us page at the top, and you can jump into any of those sites and check us out. See you next week, everybody. Go blow yourselves and never stop rocking.
Wow!